You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And the Nets with possession here, trailing by 2. And here's Harden. There's the drive, and Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Ball passes to Bridges. No good with the triple. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Now here's Harden. His last outing, he had 20. The 3, here's Harris. It's hauled in by Hayward. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, and just couldn't capitalize.
Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Number 1, Joe Harris.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
That kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
So the Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Washington's checked in.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Harden, the pass to Griffin. Over Ball. No good off the glass. Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Washington, and he misses the fast break layup. Brooklyn trailing. Durant on the attack. Oh, Hayward with some nice D.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Yep, count it.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
You know, P.J. Washington is very impressive. This young man hit the ground running when he stepped into the league back in 19. His debut performance, about 27 points, and an NBA record for made three-pointers in a debut.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Oubre, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bouknight comes in for Rozier. Outside Durant. Griffin passes to Durant. Over Washington. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Down low. Here's Mills. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Well, when you talk about P.J. Washington getting off to a strong start, you also have to look at his defensive performance.
I agree, B.A. I mean, two-way player definitely is P.J. Washington. Excellent instincts, and he's continued to impress as a shot blocker.
For the finish! Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Boy, what a fantastic sequence for Hayward. The steal, the bucket, really getting his team amped up.
To the middle. And Griffin slams it in.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Ball. Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Durant against Hayward. And here's Mills for 3. The Hornets pull it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Washington. Hayward's got 9.
In describing Hayward as a scorer, I think a good word is determined. I mean, he'll take contact if he has to, and whatever it takes to get his points, he's willing to do.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Bouknight, defended by Brown. Bouknight's shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets out in front, up 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And one of the most versatile offensive players in the league. Gordon?
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
Grant, that step back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Patrick Mills out there with Javon Carter. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Johnson. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league. You talk about passing, Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Here's Harden. Pass to Aldridge. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Millsap, he's checked in for Johnson. The Hornets with a lead.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks.
To the inside. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Inside, here's Smith. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Millsap. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Here's Bouknight. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Bruce Brown. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in.
And Harden doesn't mind showing off a little bit either now. He has ridiculous ball skill. The defense looking completely lost out there.
Now here's Plumlee. 6 points for him. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. Outside Oubre. Uncovered. And Millsap pulls it down. The Nets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Harden with the drive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Aldridge has got 5 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the right side. Aldridge against Smith. Pass to Oubre. Fires from the wing. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air. And when that happens, you're at his mercy.
First one falls for him.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Brown. And a change for the Hornets. Ball, he's checked in for Smith. Now here's Rozier. Pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. The shot misses. Harden with the defensive effort. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Into the lane. It's hauled in by Oubre. Charlotte is shooting just 38% in this quarter.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Rozier against Harris. They get the rebound. Out to Oubre. And another shot. Here's Plumlee. And finally, that one's good. Plumlee's got 8.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Claxton. No good on the shot. So the Hornets will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Harden. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Claxton. Pass to Carter. Now here's Millsap. Here's Harden. Driving inside. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And it's the Hornets on the break. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
That's good from Harden.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
It's both from the stripe.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Johnson with a double team. Plumlee down low. Defended by Harden. Charlotte again missing.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Launches it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hornets out in front, up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.